Yo. What's good?
What's good? Welcome back to We All We Got Radio.
Yeah.
Topic for today is daughters having boyfriends. Everyone join in. Come on in, guys.
Don't remind me.
Join us. Join
about
us
this
now.
topic.
Shoot me twice, yes, image.
Join in now to join the discussion. Girlfriends, daughters having boyfriends. So let's see.
Womp.
The men in the room are feeling some type of way already, but it's a discussion that needs to be had.
Yeah.
It's a discussion that needs to be had, guys. This is definitely something that no man looks forward to when they're a dad. No man wants to go through my daughter is having or has a boyfriend stage.
That's why I'm happy I got all sons.
No, he don't.
No, I don't.
2 daughters, teenage daughters. That's when a lot of fathers start worrying. When they become a teenager, that's it.
They start worrying when they see them when they first born.
Yep.
Yeah,
you know if you're gonna have to fight or not.
That's true.
You're gonna have to fight regardless.
Nah, not every dad got to fight for their daughter. You know.
You get your daughter, she'll do the fighting herself. Huh? You seen Colombiana?
Shit, I had to put my hands on my oldest daughter.
We are as uncomfortable about the situation as the fathers are. True. Us girls do be nervous too. It don't be like the dads.
Well, maybe
because sometimes we don't want to introduce right away like our boyfriends to our dads, especially if we know our dads will go overboard. Like if our dads will go overboard, then no girl wants to even go through that. Like they just want to have their relationship and be like, all right, I will do it in my own time. I will introduce my dad in my own time. And sometimes you got, daughters that they'll tell their mother before they tell their father. Tell their mother.
I believe that.
That also brings up a problem.
Not really. Not if it's nothing serious. Right. It can bring up a problem. But if it's not anything serious, then
Man.
If you got a daughter out there and you would like to chime in with us, let us know. Daughters having boyfriends. We've all been through it. We've all gone through it.
Going through it.
Yeah, they're going through it.
We've been through it. Yeah. This is my first time going through it.
But how do you feel?
I'm sick to my stomach. What you mean? What you mean? How
but
I
you
feel?
knew this time was gonna come.
You're right. You know this time is gonna come.
There's no.
And I think more so.
There's no type of mental preparation for this.
Nah, and I think more so with me, just because I think a lot.
Yeah.
I think about. I was an asshole.
You were. I agree.
I've done some stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just thinking, I know I'm not the worst guy out there.
You're right.
So if I can do that, what are some guys going to do to my fucking daughters?
Yeah, but you have to also go by how you raise your child. If you know that you instilled in your child certain things where, you know what I'm saying, she knows she ain't going to fall for like no dumb stuff from no dude.
You're right. That's easier said than done because that's what every father does.
Not every father does
but you're right. But even the fathers that do, you just got to think about it. Like everything, it evolves.
Yeah.
So
and they do make their own decisions, though. After a while, they do make their own decisions.
And they damn sure kids don't listen to parents nowadays.
No, they don't.
We didn't listen.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you can raise your child the best of your ability. This is like before. But it don't matter what happens once that child gets older. Like, if, for example, in our household, Louis made sure he told the girls, "You're beautiful. You don't need this. He would do like Valentine's Day for them to show them you don't need a dude to do this for you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like he would make sure he would compliment them. You look beautiful. You look this. You know what I'm saying? He's sensitive when it comes to his daughters. Now, when
Should
they
be.
get older, now that they are older, or certain situations that they may go through, they may make their own decisions and be like, and it's like I said before, they know right from wrong, but sometimes they gonna make their own decisions.
Yeah.
They older now, but that's why I say it don't reflect on us as parents. Because we did our job. We did what we had to do. Now, if you're going out here making decisions you know you're not supposed to be making, then
I'm
you
still
know.
a whole pit bull.
Yeah, like
It don't matter. It does not matter.
it's definitely all about trust. Said it's all about trust. It is. Like I always trust my daughters.
Say it again.
Always trust my daughters to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust other people. That's what I don't trust. I don't trust other people out there in the world because I got brothers. I got brothers that was like my brother here. I got brothers that was like my other brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like I know how it is when dudes do certain things to females. That's why I used to always tell my brothers, how would you like it if that was done to me? Or to one of your nieces or something like that, or even to your own moms.
Right.
This is how I feel about this topic right here.
Because you don't want the same thing to happen. Something like that, or even to your own mom. Yeah, like you don't want something like that to happen to nobody. So it's like that's why I always said, like, yo, think about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But
when you were young, you didn't think about what you was doing.
No, I didn't think about what
and
I was doing. That's why I said what I
me.
said. When you get older, after you have your children and your kids get older enough to make their own decisions, now that's on you. Now, whatever decisions it is that you make, you can't nobody out in the street say, "Oh, that's on the parents." No, it's not. Hold on.
Oh, it's always going to be on the parents.
I did my job as a parent. You don't know what was going on behind closed doors in my house. Now, if she wants to go out there and make wrong decisions, that's on her. She has to learn from her own mistakes like I did.
Nah, forget that.
But you can't protect your daughter forever. And I know that's hard for men to grasp. You want to protect your daughter forever, but you can't protect her forever. You're not going to be with her every step of the way.
That's the worst thing about it.
Every step of the way, you're not going to be with her. How do we see if the comments is coming in on Facebook?
It will pop up on the screen.
You never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just never know. You're not with your daughter. So you have to trust that your daughter is going to make the right decisions at all times. You have to trust that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And to know that she respects herself enough to not let certain things happen. And you
that's
know
what you hope and pray.
But you gotta ask that too. You gotta ask them, do they understand
right.
respect for their body? Do they even with what is it? Self-esteem.
You got you babe, you can't, you too far. We're not gonna they're not gonna hear what you're saying.
Now we heard her last week. She was over there. She's good. She was good. But you know, it all goes with that. Like as long as your daughter she knows to love herself, everything is not going to be all about the dude. Of course, you're going to have that one dude or second dude or third dude. It don't matter how many times you feel you in love with somebody, you're going to be chasing them. They're going to break your heart. I tell my girls all the time, you're going to get your heart broken at least a couple of times in your life. A couple of times in your life, and no dad wants to see that. I know, and no dad wants to see that because no dad wants to see their daughter. I know, no dad wants to see their daughter in that type of pain or crying or whatever. But then you got to also think about when you sitting there like, yo, I want to go out and I want to kill this little boy. You can't do that because you got to remember what you used to do.
That's the hardest thing. That's why I don't like none of the motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I don't want none of them to come around because I know what I used to do. No, I don't want to be your friend. No, because I know what you want to do. No.
It's all in raising and trust you have with your kids. Exactly.
Exactly. I don't trust the other
people. Yeah, you don't trust them other people, but you got to trust your child to make the right decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like always make the right decisions. So, you know, if you one day you got to let them go. I know it's hard for the dads. And like me, like when, let's say, for example, let's go back when she had her little boyfriend, that first little boyfriend that she had, and y'all all did what y'all did to him in the bowling alley. Sat around him. All the uncles.
That was fun.
All the uncles sat around this boy. I mean, when I tell you, scared this boy so bad. Scared this boy so bad. This man right here got a chair and sat right in front of
That
him.
was fun.
And lied to him and said he just got out of jail. This boy was shaking. Like he had to call his mom to come and get him. I was so embarrassed. Because I have sons, number one, I get where the dad, my husband, and where my brothers were coming from at the time when they did it. But my thing is, son, I'm just saying in general, I have two sons, but I have a son out there too. You know what I'm saying? What I don't want, like these guys would do, is they'll pop off. It's something, a special event coming up, prom, for example. They'll come out with a gun to scare. I don't want nobody pointing no gun at my son. I got sons too. You know what I'm saying? Even though I get it, I get why the guys are doing this. Like, let's scare them to the point where they know not to mess with my daughter. Trust me when I tell you, as a female, trust me when I tell you, you can do all of that in the house. And the moment they leave and get in that limo or get in that car, they are talking to their men like, yo, don't listen to my dad. Don't listen to my uncles. Everything is gonna be fine. You ain't got to take me home at no 12 o'clock. Trust me, whatever.
He ain't gonna be mad.
He ain't gonna be mad. It's fine. I'm his little girl. This is what girls do. I'm a female. You know what I'm saying? So y'all are doing that. Y'all wasting y'all time doing stuff like that because it's all on the girl and what it is that she allows to be done. And even though she know right from wrong, she's still gonna be the one to be like, it's good, it's good, it's cool.
It's good. It's good. It's cool.
So let's join in. Thank you guys for joining in. We have some people in here. We see you, Lena, Brenda, Vanessa, D. We see you, Cuzzo, every week coming through.
Who?
David coming through every week.
What's good, D?
D said he want to come up and do a show with us one day.
Oh, don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, so you know, we just, if y'all have any comments or anything that you want to say or put down, if you even want to join in, I put the link at the top. If you want to call in and just it's the first comment on here. If you want to call in, you can call into that link, or you can call into, just ask for an invite here on Instagram Live, and we'll add you into the chat. We want to hear what everybody has to say. What are your thoughts and comments, opinions, and anything? Even if you went through something, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're Hispanic, so dads are like that. I know other dads are like that too. There's dads all over the world that are so overprotective of their daughters, and sometimes it becomes annoying to the daughters.
Every dad should be overprotective of their daughters.
Thanks, Brenda.
Look, these little niggas, they gotta realize that in order for them to really, if they really serious about sitting down and being in a relationship with daughter, they have to. They have to, without a doubt, they have to come and talk to the father.
No, of course.
And I think that's something that should be instilled. Even if boys don't have fathers in their life, the mother should instill in that.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you have to have that respect for her and her family.
Nowadays, there's more guys growing up with just females.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no males in their lives, so they don't know. So all these little niggas listening today, hear me when I tell you, go talk to the father if you're serious about being with a female.
Yeah, I agree with that. Always talk to the father if you feel that it's getting serious. I don't mean if you in like a 3-month relationship, 4-month relationship. If y'all get into that year mark and y'all get into the point where, damn, I've been with this girl for a while, let me go speak to her dad. Let me go let her dad know, like, yo, I'm here. I'm not here to hurt your daughter. Yeah, we're dating, whatever. I don't have no bad intentions. Like, that's what a young man should be doing.
It still sounds good and all, but you got to show it.
Right, at their own time.
Actions speak louder than words.
It do.
Sure.
It do. And first impressions are everything. First impressions are everything with dads. Like, you can't just walk up to the dad like, yo, what's good, whatever, because we done had that before. We done had dudes.
Yeah, I'm not
like,
your homeboy.
Yeah, like, yeah. I'm not cool with you. We not cool like that. Right. Yeah, like, you don't, it's a certain way that you approach a parent. A parent is one thing.
You don't even know my motherfucking name.
Right.
Don't come to me like that.
Right. So, because you have some boys just in these generations now that it's just like, oh, I ain't scared to go speak to no dad.
Okay.
But then something happened and it's like, oh, this dad came at me, but you don't have no respect.
Right.
That's when it shows. Sometimes that's when I will say, oh, that all falls with the family, like how this child was raised. If you know right from wrong, you're not gonna go knock on somebody's door and come at them crazy off rip. Like that shows you came up with no respect at all. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes the dads, I feel when it comes to certain situations, the dads have to tone it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Not good you say that because
I do. I agree with that.
One of mine wanted to actually say something on this topic.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Destiny.
I did. Vanessa and them are going. Vanessa just put, my experience was just like that. I didn't want to just bring any man to meet my father, so it takes time to make the decision on whether or not they should meet. And I agree.
Yeah.
And her dad didn't agree, which is my husband didn't agree at first.
That's Bob.
But they have been together for almost 2 years now, and my husband loves this guy.
Yeah,
because he came a certain type of way, like he came respectfully.
Hey,
from the beginning he wanted to.
Hey, Solange.
But you know what?
From the beginning he wanted to come speak to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what when he came and spoke to me, when me and him actually sat down, just me and him by ourselves, he told me from the beginning he wanted to speak to me. It was my daughter who was the one
right.
See, Naya told
you too far. Every time she walks into the room, she smiles.
Yes. No, I said when Naya told us initially
the topic.
Like, I'm talking to somebody, but I don't know where it's going, so I'm not.
Oh, you don't want to say nothing?
Right.
I was thinking.
Right.
No, nothing. We just wanted to know after Nuke finished.
Right.
Oh, but now,
not yet.
She still don't like talking about certain things.
Yeah, because you have daughters that are like shy. They don't want to talk to their fathers about certain things, let alone their parents. They don't want to talk about certain things like that. But when you get them comfortable to the point where they know, like, yo, I'm here to protect you. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to do any of that. What is it that's going on? Because at the end of the day, once they get hurt, who they running to? Daddy.
Right. Daddy.
They running to daddy. Because this dude done got them so mad. Now I'm gonna get my father. Because that's what she thinking in her head. I'm gonna get my father to whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? And then you never even told your father about this cat. This is what I'm saying. So you got to be more mindful.
But that also gets a lot of people hurt on both sides.
Yeah, it does. Mm-hmm. It does.
You know what I'm saying? That gets people hurt.
What you got to say,
Destiny, what you think about this?
Huh?
Come closer. Come right here. We got someone from this generation right now to speak about this topic. Daughters having boyfriends.
Is what happened?
I could never talk about that with my parents. Even at 38, they still don't talk to me like that.
Well, how do you know? Because you got to hit 38 before you'll be able to talk to them about that.
She is. Shut up. That's what she's saying. What do you mean?
She's not 38. She's only about 29.
Okay, so Solange, you here, Ralphie? Where's Giovanni?
All right, Destiny. So, Dad. That's a kind of cool feeling, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Well, like, how do you feel about this?
I need a question or something.
The whole thing about
come closer
daughters,
so that the mic can. You don't have to put your face in, but they can hear you.
The whole thing about daughters having boyfriends. Is it easy for you to talk to the father about it, or like? Yeah, like
who is it
like,
easier for you to speak to, the mom or the dad?
And why?
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah.
I can't talk to my dad about that. Like,
why?
I don't know. This is weird.
Is it like scary, like a nervous feeling, or
like
what is it?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what you're about to say. So it's like, what I'm supposed to do?
Right.
But then when you go to your mom, it's like they understand. Like,
yeah.
Girls understand girls. And then y'all just be like, what? Like, y'all do too much. You might have time for that every day.
And that's why I said, guys, y'all have to turn it down.
No such thing as doing too much. No such thing. Yes,
It is sometimes. Like, let's go.
But you would want us to do too much.
Not all the time.
But when it comes down to you dating, why wouldn't you? You want us to just be every time
Like, this
you
is-
start liking somebody, you'll say, okay, sure, of course. Yeah, okay, cool, no problem. Yeah.
I don't think that that's what the girls want, because I know that that's not what I wanted. But at the same time, I didn't want it to be like a strict all the time. Like, will I be able sooner or later? Can I come and talk to my dad? All right, dad, I know that you don't want me to date anybody, but I'm dating this person. I'm at the age where I could date this person.
See, but
Can I
with
come
them,
talk to you?
Well, mine, they know. Because we told them from jump. Like, we don't want to know when you first start talking to somebody. I don't care about that. Means nothing to me.
Right.
We want to know when you're thinking about getting that label.
Right.
That's
The
when I
girlfriend
feel.
label.
That's I told them, like, let me know. Like, they know this is the age 17. I think that's what it was, right? That they can have it. So they knew that from jump. So once they're ready to have that label, that's when they decided to come to us and tell us. 16 or whatever it was. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's hard, but then you have a situation right here on Facebook Live where they felt like they could not speak to their parents at all.
But look what she put. She put, my mother's a different bird.
Yeah, I don't think she means like.
I don't care, but that's how I'm taking it.
I know. It's different. It's different. It's different when you can't speak to your parents, especially your mom as a female. Because this is a female saying that she couldn't speak to my mom, and I don't feel like I could have spoke to my mom either until after I had Tati. That's when I felt that I was able to speak to my mother. Yeah. That's when I felt like I could speak to mommy after I had Tati. Because before that, I felt like mommy was not going to understand anything that I had going on. Even though I was young and even though she knew about my baby father before he was my baby father, mommy was the only one that understood. Like, she's like, all right, you could talk to him, but you got to talk to him in the yard. Right here, I'm going to sit in the living room while you speak to him and I could watch you out the window. Right. Like, that was my.
It wasn't a small window. You know,
it was a giant window.
Big ass
everybody
window.
know the
so
window
you could see the person standing there with their hands
so
crossed,
mommy would let me talk to him outside, but she would be there in the living room.
Like the warden.
Right. So, but other than that, I was not able to speak to my mother until after I had Tati, where she understood. I knew she understood me now. I'm a mom now, so now I have this connection with my mother that's different.
Yeah.
But there's other mothers that's not like that.
I don't think my mother understood me until after I moved out completely for like a couple of years. Then and when I felt like she understood.
Right.
Like, now I'll call her and be like, Mom.
Right.
But before, no.
I felt like I didn't have that connection at all at the time. You know what I'm saying? So we have some here on Instagram saying, let me go back. It's definitely a sensitive topic. I thought it was weird too. They were agreeing with Destiny. Someone said it's scary. It's a scary thing because it's like, damn, you approach your father and he pulls up with your uncle. May he rest in peace. I know. Craziness. And then it's like, oh my God, like, please don't intimidate him to the point he will leave. And that's another thing, because you don't want to scare this boy to the point where he's like, I don't even want to date her no more. Right. Now you done messed the whole thing up for your daughter. And I know in your mind, you like, good.
That means you wasn't tough enough, then you can't handle it.
And I feel that, but there are some boys that can't handle that type of pressure.
But then at the end of the day, being in a relationship is not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy.
It's not.
So if you can't deal with a simple disagreement with a parent that may not like you in the beginning, because that's just going to happen regardless of anything. They don't like you because they don't know you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So why let them think that it's easy? No, if you're willing to give up of something simple as like that, then whatever. Because it's only going to get harder from here.
Yeah, it is.
So relationships are going to be hard.
No, but at that time, no girl want to hear that.
You're right.
We don't want to hear. We want to be mad at you, Dad, because you just messed this up for me, Dad. Like, why would you do that? The boy that I really like, even though later on she's gonna realize, okay, my dad did this for a reason. I don't even know why I liked him anyway. He was lame, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But at the moment, we want to be mad at you.
You was right, because this boy was doing such and such.
Look at it like this. If we doing a little basic intimidation, and we not even really trying to scare him like that, and if he get intimidated like that, what about if he out in the street?
You right, really, and that's what he's saying, yeah.
And the man really press him like that, and he's gonna be like, "Oh,
you know what?
Nah, leave her there."
Right.
Nah.
So now you got to worry about that because you don't want your daughter with somebody that's going to be a punk, and then y'all out in public, and then somebody approach you and you letting your girl fight your battles. Like that's another thing too. Like you can't do that either. So I get that much too. It's like I get both sides. What we got here on Facebook. My mother still refers to Giovanni as my friend. Maybe she will say my husband when we are finally married.
Yeah.
Yeah, she will.
Yeah.
Because I think that's when she'll know, oh, okay, this is because I don't know.
Hold on, she gonna be at the wedding?
So Lange, I'll slap him for you.
So
later.
that means I'll behave then because we can make Giovanni wild out and have real fun.
No.
We're gonna have a hangover episode.
Well, who?
At the wedding.
Why?
Why not?
No.
You gotta go out with a bang.
Okay, let me just say this. Let me go back to refer to what Solange is saying. I feel I don't know your past beforehand. I don't know what your mother feels or whatever it was that happened before that she may feel that she continues to still call him your friend. But I'm pretty sure after she watched y'all take y'all vows and, you know, say I do's, I'm pretty sure, hopefully, she'll say,
Nah, my dad was.
that's your husband.
My dad, when me and Ralphie got married, and you know how you give those last hugs,
Yeah.
you do that last prayer. He turned around and he was like, "Your dad just accepted me now as his son."
Yeah.
Before he wasn't. It was just that's Ralphie.
Mm-hmm.
That was the kid's father.
Right.
That's it. But when we got married, that opens up a whole new door
Because
to something different.
Because you will, if I may say your dad is old school. He was old school.
Yeah.
So that's what we had growing up. We had the old school parents. These kids nowadays don't have the old school parents.
Right.
They got the young parents. They got the young grandmothers. You know what I'm saying?
Grandmothers is like 41.
No, the
Grandmothers is like our age.
No, we got grandmothers that's 37 right now. That's 32. We got grandmothers that's like that. So we had the old school grandparents. We had the whole, and when we had our kids, our grandparents were still alive, and our great grandparents were still alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we still had that type of education and knowledge that was still given to us, right? That structure. So I get where your dad was coming from, because still a lot of people in the Hispanic culture, if you still have the elders, they'll still be like, el amiguito or la amiguita, your little friend. That is your little friend until, oh, y'all getting married. Still, some grandparents will be like, oh, your little friend. You know the one that gave you the ring? And then the moment y'all walk down the aisle, that's when they will accept you as your boy, your husband or your wife.
Shit, I was good, you know what I'm saying, from jump. See what I'm saying? I ain't have to worry about none of that, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, we know.
Hold on. What? I mean, so they got a boyfriend. So when do you start allowing them to come to the house? Like, or allowing them to go out by themselves? No, it's a question because it's different when y'all start. All right, you got a boyfriend now. All right, cool. So that means instantly you can start. All right, go.
Nah, because
that's what
they
I'm saying.
gotta talk.
So at what point do you say, all right, you could take that next step now? You can start going out, or when is it okay? When is if this even happens, spending the night out?
No, that's too much. Hold on.
You talking about?
Yeah, we can't do the spending the night out. You ain't grown. That's not going to happen. That's spending the night out. You took it too far.
Right.
It's no spending the night out.
So that means that's when they're over 18 or
right,
living on their own.
Yeah, not living on their own. They don't got to be living on their own over 18.
But they still living with you?
Yeah.
If you're living with me, you can't spend the night out.
That's your rules. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if you over 18 and you could go out and get a job and you can work and stuff.
We already had this conversation.
Yeah, you.
And I told them I feel like hell no. I don't want my kids spending the night out, period. Only because of what you see now. Niggas just go to a regular slumber party and the child never makes it back.
Yep.
So it makes it harder for you to be like, all right, cool. You can go spend the night at whatever the child name is. But then in all reality, then you start thinking about it, the shit that you did, like, I didn't really go over there. I went over here.
Yeah.
And then it's you thinking about this shit, but at what point do you be like, all right, go ahead.
Right. But we like I said, we're from the generation where our grandparents and great grandparents were still alive. They ain't let us go spend the night out to nobody's house. Just like I ain't let my girls go spend the night. Or the girl or they friends used to come to our house and spend the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was rare, very rare that they would come and be like, especially Ayana and Vanessa, be like, "Ma, can we go spend?" No, you cannot go spend. They could come over here. They could come over here and spend the night because we come from a different era.
And Destiny just got her first sleepover.
Right.
Sleep
But she's
out.
older. Exactly. That's what I'm
Right,
saying.
just to sleep out.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's not like that. We got parents that's nowadays just like, nah, go ahead. Don't even know your daughter got a little boyfriend at 12.
That's why
12.
us 80s babies are the last great generation.
Yeah. Like,
We're the last generation to be able to play outside safe.
Not seriously. Some of us, like, I was 90s babies. I had mines in 96. And she was still raised, you know what I'm saying? Like, how I was raised, basically. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, Tati always knew right from wrong.
Because all those people that raised you were still around.
Right. Everybody was still around.
But 80s is still, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
Still the best generation.
Right.
But 90s babies, they still look crazy.
Yeah.
Especially late 90s.
We came up, and that's it is a good word, Solange, strict. We came up strict. Our families, we was raised strict. Imagine no one couldn't spend the night with me at my parents until I was 30. And it was my dad who suggested this. West Indian parents are strict. Yes. And they're strict. Hispanic parents are strict too. Right. Now, when it came to me, I got the most strictness because I was the only girl. Giovanni and Ralphie, no strictness. It was no strictness. I felt like I got it the worst for the both of them. And then that's why when mommy wasn't strict on them, I was strict on them. Because it's like, I'm not just going to live like this.
Why?
Because.
That's not fair.
So I used to be strict for my mother, for Giovanni and Ralphie. Because I just used to be like, no, like, why I got to live like that and y'all don't? Mommy became a softie after she had her boys. So I was just like, no.
No.
What?
Mommy got soft with Giovanni.
No, but she was already soft with you, though.
You crazy. I got my ass with like every other hour.
That's because you was bad. That's because you was bad, but she was still, like, mommy would beat you and then buy you a gift afterwards. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Hey, so what?
Yeah, don't judge my Mary.
I'm sorry.
So what?
It is, and I agree. But that's why I said I would be strict.
Destiny, don't get any ideas because I'm not buying you anything. All right.
Look, every chance I get, I be trying to send his ass back to his fucking mama. She don't want it back.
All right. So Brenda said Mono talking about he got a girlfriend and told him, and I told him, no, you don't have. You're not 13 and you have a friend. He was like, Ma, everyone has a girlfriend.
No,
what you mean? You know who his daddy is? What you mean?
Shut your ass up, bro.
I'm lucky it took this long.
No.
What?
So,
JJ got
my
one.
boy him give Solange.
He don't.
No, huh?
JJ got a girlfriend?
No, the hell he don't.
When they this young, when they're that young, like 12, 13 years old, Mono's 13. What were we doing at 13?
Not that.
I wasn't doing that, but I'm just saying, boys, when they had their little girlfriends,
comment.
Boys do start having their little girlfriends at like 13. They be like, that's my little girlfriend. Girls, at 13, we still like, oh, he's cute. You know, like whatever.
Yo, tell Giovanni to click on the link and chime in.
Yeah.
Send me the link so I can send it to you.
It's at the top.
I shared everywhere I shared it.
But yeah, that right there, these boys, they're younger, and then they say, you know, they got a girlfriend, and then what can we do?
But who said what?
Because me, on the other hand, if you know me, you know me, and when my sons would come on and be like, they had a little girlfriend, I used to immediately be like, who is this little heifer?
Right.
Who is her mother? Not this little hoe. You ain't bringing her over here immediately. I was like on some other stuff, but then I had to grow up and get over it because I got some handsome sons now. You know.
First of all,
because of your ugly ass.
My sons look like me.
I got girls and boys, and some of the little girls.
The girls are fast now. We got some girls that are fast. We do have some young girls who are fast.
Fast ain't the word.
They fast now.
Get your little fast tail ass out of here, away from my son.
Yeah, they doing different stuff. Doing different stuff than what they did before.
The be out there with the hoochie coochie shorts on, and then the daughter got the same hoochie coochie shorts. No, ma'am.
Yep.
She need to have something on presentable.
I agree.
Hit your little
I
fat
totally
ass down
agree.
and read a goddamn book. Get
Right.
a shirt or something. Fuck
You
wrong
stop
with
sharing?
No, it's still on.
Oh,
Don't-
okay.
Do some goddamn
Listen to
laundry
it.
or something. What the hell you doing outside shaking your ass?
Yeah,
Sit
these
the
little
fuck
girls
down.
nowadays, they different. They different.
You heard what the hell I said.
Nigga
Some
said
motherfucking
some
laundry.
They different. These kids are different
No, they
nowadays.
are. They're
Yeah.
very are. Yeah, very different.
Yeah. But you know, and that's when I understand when the dads go off. But these little girls that are out here with pom pom shorts on and they showing their ass and doing all of that, that's who you know who didn't have a father in their life. Because if they just out here just going freely.
But you know what's crazy is sometimes they can have a damn father.
They can't have a father, but
Right.
what was your father telling you
Right.
for you to feel that you could go out and have pom pom shorts on shaking your ass? Like you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
I fight them about what they walking around the house in.
Yeah, that's another thing too. That's another thing too, especially if there's men coming over. Change your clothes.
I wish
Put something on. But that's what I'm saying, because you never know nowadays.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. That's a whole nother topic.
That's a whole nother
That's a
topic.
whole nother topic.
Ooh.
Let's stay on the topic of the daughters
I know they
having boyfriends. Yeah.
I know for a fact my girls be mad at me. Because you go to the store and I be like, what, Destiny? You putting that on?
Oh yeah.
I dead at you going outside like that?
Because that's another thing too. Our daughters are not built like how we was when we was younger. These girls coming out the womb with titties and ass and everything. Like and it's not our fault. It's not the child's fault either.
It's the water.
No, it's something in the milk now.
No,
These cows.
no,
Cows.
It's the steroids they giving the cows.
These cows got
Man,
something
like-
in them because it's something in the
Y'all
milk,
missing a
honey.
step. Y'all missing a whole step. The step is, you know, when that baby over there in the incubator with the nurse for about 5-10 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
that's what they shooting their ass
Yep,
up with.
girl. Because these kids nowadays, these daughters is coming out like, shoot.
It's that
Look,
retarded ass clone.
Giovanni said it's in the water.
It is. It's in the water and it's in the milk.
Or my dad used to say, you eat too much McDonald's.
These little girls. Right. I used to leave the house in one set of clothes and change into another outfit I threw out the window. Child. I think I did that like once.
No, I was too afraid.
Hey, Giovanni, you
I
got
think
yourself a good one there.
I was too afraid.
I think I did that once. I didn't do that all the time though. Because I dressed like a boy though. So it was like I ain't really do that too much.
You did only what once?
Changed my clothes when I left the house. Shut up.
I thought you said snuck out the house once.
Shut up.
I was
No.
too terrified. That wasn't even on my list of thinking about.
Yeah.
You gonna get this when I came out the house.
Right. Let's see what we have
My
here.
pops was strict as hell on me until he tried to be. I still made my moves.
Oh, he said his dad said it was okay. I said no. Of course, Giovanni would say it was okay.
Duh.
It's not. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, because at 13, what can they do though? They're not really going nowhere. They like talking. Now the kids got phones. They can talk on the phone more. The only thing you got to worry about.
That allow that motherfucker or that little fast.
It also depends on where they grow up at.
Right.
Yeah.
It also depends on the area because growing up in the city,
Yeah.
you grow up fast.
You think? But what is it? You think? What makes the girls want to have boyfriends? Like, what is it?
The same reason a boy wants to have a girlfriend.
But no, but what is it? Like, I don't remember what made me want to start having a girlfriend. Like, I don't know that. Like, but what is it? Like,
We
but
don't.
no, that's why I'm asking.
I don't remember why I wanted a boyfriend.
Right.
I could have watched some Disney stuff and said, I want a prince.
Why you scratching me?
I ain't scratching you. Shut up.
Bleeding.
I could be like, I want a prince. I want somebody to do that. And then in all reality, we ain't getting no princes. In all reality, that's gonna ride up in a horse.
Right.
We
Why
getting
not? You
these
could
dudes-
get that.
I'm talking about when we little. The first image we have is like if you watching something on Disney Channel and you see, back in the day or now you see somebody with a boy. Well, you see it now. Boyfriends, girlfriends with girlfriends, boyfriends with boyfriends. Like you see everything now.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Cousins with cousins.
Yeah. What the fuck?
You gotta ask the kids like, okay, you liking people. That's
right.
You liking people.
People.
But yes, people.
Like whatever it is.
You gotta ask them.
They don't even know what they
so
call it
which one
anymore.
do you prefer? Do you
Right.
like a boy or do you like a girl? And then you have to.
Ain't there another box now?
Other.
Yeah. Or do you like other?
Yeah.
Oh, see,
I mean, see, that's a totally different topic
Yeah.
too, right
I
there.
wasn't on
Yeah.
the other topic.
Yeah. So it says my father used to be like the Black Hulk at the dining room table when I brought guys home. Boy, they were scared because Robert never talked, just grunted.
Oh wait.
Nah, you couldn't bring nobody. You couldn't bring no dude inside of Raphael Draper house.
Oh, that would never happen. What?
Poppy
What?
would never
Poppy
allow
wasn't doing
nothing
that.
like that.
Johnny wasn't allowing nobody to let you pass the stoop.
Well, the dogs ain't letting you pass the stoop.
That too.
That's step one.
That's true, Brenda. In this family, she said, listen, Linda, I have a lot of uncles that talk about how fast they grew up. And hell no, yeah, because these boys grow up fast too. They grow up fast. I honestly, my husband was the one that knew when my boys lost their virginities because I had no idea. You would have thought my babies was virgins, especially my oldest son. He's 21 now. I thought my baby lost his virginity when he was like 16, 17 years old. And when I found out it was before that, I damn near had a heart attack. I said, who? Excuse me?
That's not your business.
Under my nose?
Why
Not
your
under my
business?
nose in my house, but I didn't know. Like, it hurt me because I was like, hold on. Like, how do you speak to, but not me? I felt some type of way. Like, what?
What?
It was too much.
What?
I know, but it's just the girls love him.
No.
I know.
Look who his uncle is. What do you expect?
No. These boys, child.
Damien be live, and I'll be seeing the girl like, Damien, when your uncle coming on? I'm like, yo, chill, I'm too old, girl. Where your mom at?
You
Like,
yeah.
I don't get it.
He's so stupid. All right, guys. So we are going to get into the end of our episode. It was a good episode.
We only have 42 minutes.
Oh, okay.
No, we're gonna play a video.
Of what?
A video. I YouTube the video of little girl the reaction of like little girl saying I want a boyfriend and father reaction to that thing.
Yeah.
So it's a whole bunch of videos. It's a little thing we're gonna put on.
So we gotta turn this.
Instagram might not be able to see it unless you turn it. I don't know how that's gonna work, but
Turn your oh yeah, I can do that. Give us a second, guys. Okay. When you ready.
What you mean?
So I can turn it around.
Oh, okay. So go. Boom.
But we can't hear.
You're not allowed to have boyfriends till you're 20.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I have a boyfriend.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Who's your boyfriend?
I said, the first time I said, no boyfriend till you're 35. No! Hey, listen. I said no boyfriend till you're 30.
Moving out.
Why are you moving out?
Because
Why?
Daddy said so.
Why did Daddy say so?
Because we were talking about every night I wanted some boyfriend, so I'm moving out.
Because Daddy told you can't have a boyfriend in his house? So you're moving out?
Yes.
So Ella, did you play with the girls at your school today?
No.
No. Why not?
Because.
I thought you said you were going to.
Yeah, but then I'm playing with Johan tomorrow.
Oh, John. Well, what are y'all playing?
Playing tag.
Does Johan like you?
He said 50-50.
Oh, that means you got to work on that other 50%.
I dress cute. I smile at him. I even winked at him 2 times.
You winked at him?
And all I get back is one fake smile.
How did you wink at him?
Like that. I've tried.
Show me how you winked at him.
I just did.
Show me. And what did he do back? That's it?
That's it. That's all. I get nothing else. But that's all I get.
I
I
promise
promise
Daddy
Daddy
that
that
I will not
I like
have
have
a boyfriend.
no, not that.
And
Okay, this is Chiara promise. Chiara, repeat. I promise
I promise
Daddy
Daddy
that
that
I will not have
I will not have
a boyfriend.
a boyfriend.
You can have a boyfriend when you're 30.
No.
Not before.
No.
You can't have a boyfriend right now. No. No. No, you're not allowed. You're too little.
Maddie, you're too little to have a boyfriend.
No, I want a little boyfriend like me.
You're a little boyfriend.
Yeah.
No, why do you think you need a boyfriend, Madison?
Because I love boys.
Maddie. Madison Jade. Oh, wait till we tell Daddy.
I
promise
promise
Mommy
Mommy
that
that
I will not
I'll not
have
have
a boyfriend.
How many boyfriends can you have? None.
No!
Who are your boyfriends? Brigham and Charlie? You're gonna be a nun.
No, I'm not. No!
Why not?
Because I'm not.
Well, you're not allowed to have boyfriends.
Yeah.
Why?
Then I am.
You're gonna be a nun.
No!
You're gonna give your heart to Jesus.
No!
Yes. Okay. You can have one boyfriend.
No, two.
One.
No, two.
One.
No, two.
Why do you have to have two boyfriends?
Because I have to.
Baby, why are you crying?
Because I wanted to marry something.
You want to marry something? You don't get married when you're a little girl. You get married when you get older. What do you want to marry? Huh?
I'd love to marry.
Oh, Lana, it's okay. Baby, you don't get, you're a little girl. You don't get married. You don't get married when you're a little girl. Little girls don't get married. You get married when you grow up.
I have a boyfriend at school.
No, you don't.
I see him at school. A boyfriend.
No, you don't have a boyfriend at school.
Yeah, he's coming soon. Then I have a boyfriend. Okay?
No, it's not okay.
No, it's okay.
No, it's not okay.
No, it's okay.
Hey, Caitlin. All right, we're practicing, okay? Whenever a boy asks you to be his girlfriend, I want you to look at him and I want you to say, "Arr! Arr!" Louder. Arr! 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 I love you. Mwah.
All right.
All right.
All right. So I hope y'all like that little video.
That's little stuff we're gonna do from time to time. The more I learn about these different softwares.
That little video. We thank you all for coming on and joining with us today. The conversation was good.
Word.
Conversation was good today.
Word.
Don't forget, once again, thank you for joining We Got Radio. Don't forget, if you have anything that you want us to promote for you, shout it out. If you have some merchandise that you would like us to wear, we're gonna have our merchandise soon. For ourselves for We Got Radio. But if you have anything that you want us to promote, anything that you want us to talk about, any topics, anything, questions that you want us to do or ask on the show, we will do it. We are here to support any and everybody and what you got going on.
Word.
Ralphie, shout out your other podcasts.
Oh yeah, New York City Youth Podcast Show on Wednesdays, 8:00. We're gonna be going over rankings this week, youth rankings. And, just so you know. Whoop.
Yes. Have an amazing weekend, ladies and gents.
Who
Many
that?
bendiciones. Same to you, boo.
Many bendiciones. Who's that?
That's Brenda.
De colores.
I don't know de colores. I'm telling mommy. I'm telling mommy. But yes, guys, thank you all so much for joining in with us this week. Next week, there will not be a show because our babies are turning 17 years old. The babies of the bunch, last of the Mohicans, are turning 17 years old. So we will not be doing the show next week, but we will be back in full effect. The weekend after that, the day before Father's Day. So you already know. We'll see whatever we're talking about.
Father's get a holiday?
It is for us.
Oh shit! Damn.
My man, so I don't know what you're talking about. So come back and join us. The weekend of Father's Day, we will be back.
We don't even get the whole day
with a new top weekend. So we hope you guys once again. Thank you for watching We Got Radio and joining us every week so far. So good. Everything has been going good. With this, we have some new layouts that Ralphie started today, which looks good. So we're happy about that. And we hope to see you guys again. So enjoy. Have a safe one. Date night as per usual.
Date night.
See you guys in 2 weeks. Have a blessed weekend, guys.
All right.
All right.